You ever notice how, right after the teacher announces a test, the entire class just silently agrees to ignore it? Like the moment you hear your exam is next week, something inside you goes, ah yes, I still have time. I'll start soon. No big deal. And then soon becomes tomorrow. Then tomorrow becomes next week. And next week is now, 2 days away. And suddenly there I am, sitting at my desk, staring at my textbook like it personally wronged me. I'm flipping pages, but nothing is going in. I've been reading the same sentence for 20 minutes. It says, photosynthesis is the process. And that's it. That's the only fact I know now. Everything else? Gone. Now this is the part where normal people might panic and start studying, but not me. No. I decided this was the perfect time to clean my room, organize my notes by color, and rearrange my desktop icons. Because obviously my future depends on whether my blue pens are lined up properly. I even made a 10-hour study plan, color-coded, with time slots. I stared at it proudly. And then, I took a nap, woke up 3 hours later, looked at the plan, felt personally attacked, threw it away, ate a biscuit. So now it's officially panic mode. 1.5 days left. Syllabus untouched. Stress level, inner scream, brain on airplane mode. But here's what I actually did that helped me get through it. No productivity hacks, no magical motivation, just straight up survival tactics that worked. First thing I did, I stopped pretending I could study for 2 hours straight. Let's be honest. I can't even sit for 10 minutes without checking my phone or fighting the urge to go make tea. So I set a timer for 25 minutes. Just 25. I told myself, study this one topic, nothing else. And somehow, I did it. Then I took a short break. Not a 3-hour nap. Just 5 minutes to lie down, question my life choices, and then get back to it. That's the only way it worked for me. Small chunks, short breaks, repeat, cry a little, repeat again. Next, I stopped wasting time on chapters that weren't even going to be on the exam. This part hurts, but it's true. I've spent hours before on topics I liked instead of the ones that actually matter. But this time, I texted that one topper kid in class. You know, the one who's had their notes ready since day one? I asked what should I focus on? And they sent me a list of the important topics like they were guarding national secrets. I didn't even question it. I just followed it like a sacred scroll. Then I stopped passively reading like I was reading a novel. Because here's the thing, I'd read 10 pages. And remember, none of it. It felt productive, but it wasn't. So instead, I closed the book and tried to write down everything I remembered. The first attempt was a disaster. My brain was like, sorry, this file is corrupted. But I tried again, wrote what I could, checked what I missed, and fixed it. It was painful, but it worked. And finally, I started teaching the topic to myself, out loud, like a lunatic. I was literally pacing in my room, pretending I was teaching a class, hands waving, stick figure drawings. I even gave myself a fake name and said, good question, Timmy. Let me explain. It sounds insane, but it helped. Because if you can teach it, you get it. If you can't, back to the notes you go, my friend. So no, I didn't magically master the syllabus. I didn't finish all the chapters. And I definitely didn't become a productivity guru. But I got through the important stuff. I learned more in 1 day of focused panic than in 2 weeks of pretending to study. And I passed. Barely. But I passed. Which means I now have the authority to tell you this. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't make unrealistic goals. Don't waste 3 hours making aesthetic study plans you'll never follow. Just start. Messy. Late. Tired. But start. If this story sounded a little too familiar, congratulations, you're normal. If you're still scrolling instead of studying, leave a comment saying, I'm emotionally preparing. Now go. Open your book. Or at least pretend to. I believe in you. Kind of.